Hello, folks, and welcome back to Bioshock Infinite. Sorry this little intro bit's taking so long. I'm kind of going at the game at my own pace. Which is oddly slower than normal. All I had were questions. But questions get you killed. Just bringing up the little guide for where to find all the ooh, someone used a big boobied anime drawing of Elizabeth for one of their guides. If only I knew the source. The little things you can come and watch. Sorry, that's a different thing. Door access codes is the other one. Is the boobied one. The thing I'm looking for right now is a guide to that. There we go. Telescope and kaleidoscope secrets. Okay, I've gotten the first 4 as far as I know. So 5, 6, and 7 are right next to each other in the Comstock Center rooftops. May as well get a achievement in this playthrough. Let's just focus. Oh, I'm out of that. Typical. No, it's nice. It recognizes boat enders. People are pointing out one flaw with this is they outright have a sign alerting people to watch out for people with someone with his tattoo, and he doesn't cover it and deliberately walks into the middle of this crowd and everything. Doesn't even keep his hands in his pocket, which could be more noticeable, but like he doesn't try and just push his way through.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly? There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is...
I know, I feel that's an odd stipulation. Like,
What do you know?
wouldn't she just be the prettiest? Would the stipulate? I know. They wouldn't be in the running in any other case anyway. That's...
Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
Obviously,
Like we've got a shy one here.
throw it announcer.
We've got to... Wait! It's him!
Please let me throw it.
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys! Stop him! Stop him!
So,
Got the lead on that.
V. I was hoping I could just click and punch him. Oh, that was a waste. Of course he is. What is this, Space Marine? I didn't get to see that tutorial. Fuck. Ah, well. Say will be. Probably won't be using melee weapon much anyway. But yeah, no, just... Wouldn't the others not be in the running anyway? If she's the prettiest white girl, wouldn't she be in just the prettiest girl? pedantry. Can I bring up tutorials? Food and combat text. Where's my phone? Here it is. Also, I may got a copyright claim for Goodnight Irene. That is an old song. Hopefully it's not anachronistic. If it's old enough, I should be fine. Public domain. Till the mouse extends it. Hee hee! All shall belong to me! Oh yes, Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock Infinite finishers. Okay, you're to hold it. That just looks weird. Funk. Thank you for the gun. Why were you carrying a pineapple in your pocket? Does this gun look different to normal? Is this the like an alternate skin? Sweet Christ.
I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
It's kind of hard to get finishers when they don't know how to take a hit. I know a lot of people freaked out about this game. Make some suicide. Ooh, what? Again, it's kind of weird for them to be selling such a thing here. I guess I know the place seems dubious with cigarettes for children, but mind controlling the random civvies and making them suicide is pretty rough. Especially since suicide is, you know, anti-Christian and all that. Then again, it's wrong for them, someone else. Maybe they're drawing an exception there. I remember seeing someone argue that... Oh, I'm getting contentious here, aren't I? Whatever. You know, people say abortion's anti-Christian. Fair enough. But apparently there is a verse within it where they literally disembowel pregnant women in the Old Testament for the crime of not believing. So, it's wrong for Christians, but fine to inflict onto others. Maybe that's the drawing line.
Possession now turns machine and man into allies. Hold and release to create a ghostly trap.
I suppose maybe if they're more militant, maybe this would be more groovy. I must die! No, no. I know the Ken Levine loves Elizabeth, so it's sad that. Yeah, look, see, different skin to this.
Defend the city.
I know people were mocking calling her his waifu. Oh, you exist. I know people were mocking calling her his waifu, but yeah, apparently he really does like her. Which is why there's the whole burial at sea thing. To draw her into Bioshock canon as a whole, rather than having her just in this. Hands feeling stiff. Don't know why there's them in a cutlery box, but sure, why not?
Tough guy.
Yes. Blood for the blood god! Oh wow. Can't seem to actually hurt it. So yeah, basically all I'm thinking is, oh, I was, like, this is the weaker Bioshock, though it seems that he may be working on the next Bioshock. But yeah, basically what I was getting at was simply, this was the weaker of the three Bioshocks, but he's mad about it. And sadly he's working on the fourth one, which isn't reassuring. Hopefully he'll be fine, but it's a little questionable. Still, you never know. Good, bad, can just be flukes, one way or the other. So you kind of have to wait and see how it turns out next time.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
The fireman's here. Didn't you hear? He must be ready to do his calendar. The Fury! Oh, seriously, this worked. Ah, you're fine. Oh yeah, I can't heal. Also, why do you have this on you? Why do you have this on you? Don't you just chug it and that's it?
It's a kiss. Well, you only live once.
Well, that happened.
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
That wasn't no sample.
But yeah, there's rumors of a fourth one being in development. Though I know no further information on it. Okay, it's Q to switch. Some oil. Yeah, stand right in the way of them. Well done. But yeah, I hope there is another one, and I hope it's good. Again, I might seem like a downer, but I'm not, like, you know. Oh. I'm not against it as an idea. It just I like for there to be one and it to be good. You know. That's where like. Sure, if there's gonna be a new one, that's fine. If you wandered past the other one. You know, if there is a new one and it's good, you know, if there's a new one, I just hope it's to be good. That's all. I'm just innately cynical. You've seen Ken Levine before on the channel. He was one of the two devs being interviewed in the Bioshock thing. Fuck. They certainly came loaded for bear. Again, I can't... Can we just suicide here? Okay. Again, the idea of... whoops. The critics of it, their comments kind of just stuck in my head right now. Of... It doesn't really make sense for there to be the plasmids here. You know, the other thing was Irandian paradise with laws and whatnot. You know, focusing on individual liberty to an insane degree. Well, Andrew Ryan did break from that. That was the premise of it. And presumably it's carried over in Bioshock 2 while it was a heavily collectivist society, still dealing with some like aftershocks of the other guy. Plus, she probably just saw great value in the plasmids. Here, this is too clean and polished, you know? Like, the other one was building off the carcass of Andrew Ryan's dream. And was ultimately lesser for it. These have built this place anew, you know? While it turns out that they have been influenced by Rapture. Spoilers, sorry. They did build this place anew, so it does look weird for them to have plasmids and all that, given how different their society is. People were making a critique of Fallout, how super mutants or something were meant to be a West Coast phenomenon, not an all over America phenomenon. But Bethesda, rather than make something unique and original, simply kind of like, okay, these are the things that were signature to Fallout, let's continue them. Which I can see their logic for it, but that is apparently a break from the canon. So it feels more like, well, plasmids were in the first two games, we gotta continue them, and I can see the logic there, but I feel they should have made a setting more fitting to continue them with, rather than this. Did my scent. Didn't get to the girl soon, this whole job was scotched. Season Pass awards you 4 gear pieces, a gold machine gun upgrade, and a golden pistol upgrade. Industrial Revolution grants you 500 silver eagles and 3 gear pieces. Get them at the blue ribbon. 3 pieces of gear. You can get them all up ahead. Must collect all rewards for continuing to the Monument Isle. look at the opening day. The Prophet stands up to foes, within and without. We secede from the so-called Union. (1893), the dream of the Prophet is finally aloft. Columbia begins her journey to spread America's vision to the world. There's one coming up ahead, the Irish problem. I think it's the 11th. The Prophet sends up to foes within and without. 1901, the Chinese boxers take hostage American innocents. Boxers? The Prophet and Columbia stand up for America. What thanks does Columbia get? Washington to Comstock. Stand down. We stand behind the Prophet. What says Warden Watts? Quite literally. Behind, a bit below. We secede from the so-called Union. 1909, a cowardly America recalls her finest city. No thanks, says the Prophet. We're fine on our own. Columbia secedes from the Union, disappears into clouds. I do a Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4. I don't know why I went with this instead of them. I think I've been thinking about getting them for so long, I forgot that I actually had got them.
Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
I'll kill you right here.
You missed.
You'll find the going tough enough without squandering your friends.
They actually...
Ammunition. Missed. Missed again. 4 out of 5. Another miss.
I can go all day.
And a miss.
We can afford to do this all day.
The question is, can you?
Yeah. Suppose for it. I see blood on this guy. I did not kill him. Okay, I remember seeing advice, I think it was get shield upgrades. Gear is special clothing that grants you multiple abilities. You're going to afford time, 1 per type. New hat, electric punch, 70% chance that a melee target is stunned. Then it was vulnerable for 4 seconds. 50% weapon damage on skylines. Fly like an eagle and strike like a hawk. Sure. Multi-skyline drifting. Increases clip size of all weapons by 75%. Alright. Ghost Soldier. Killing with a plasmid trap has a 70% chance to cause the enemy gun to become a ghostly ally for a few seconds. That's ridiculous. By the power of my pants, I smite thee. Shield capacity. Health requires you to get potions and whatnot. Shield regens passively. So, shield. And there's nothing...
The doctor ordered.
You don't even know what this is. And you're just chugging it. Again. Kleptomaniacs Anonymous. You're missing your meeting, Booker. It's the one funny thing with those little cinematic little videos over here is that they look like the very first one looked like it was recorded moments before we turned up. The same guy was sitting on the same fucking step. I know, it just looks weird to me, but anyway. My targets are knocked back. Killing a possessed human causes them to explode. Nearby enemies take... Wow. When found, Vox phones provide silver eagles. Extra, extra! take it. I doubt I will use it though. This is oddly generous. I feel this came with because it's season pass or whatever, and it's illegitimate bollocks, but we'll go with it all the same. And my nemesis. Yeah, we'll take it. Havati! Aw, they've kind of given up commenting. So dour. Adds a magnetic repulsive field to improve defenses.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked.
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
Also, a lady in a suit like that? Nice. I saw some really nice art on... Someone did a nightcore of some song. Some chick in a suit, and I really wish I knew who the artist was. Like the... I rather like it. But enough of me being horny on main.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
Uh-huh.
Blood on the streets. And worse is the insult. Because today is the day that marks our secession from the Sodom below.
Go! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Really took one hell of a gamble. Seems awfully generous with the hell crates. Fly like an eagle and strike like a hawk. Ah yes, I now remember which song I'm referencing. The Top by Stebbins.